All networks have nodes connected to them. In data communication, a physical network node may be either data communication equipment such as a hub, switch or bridge, or data terminal equipment like a telephone handset, printer or host computer like a router workstation or a server. In the picture behind me you can see multimedia connected to a network. This makes them nodes as well. Servers can vary in size, shape and power. In a client-server setup, the server is a dedicated computer which has lots of memory and usually several fast processors and high-capacity disk drives. Servers will use a network operating system or NOS to perform the following tasks: file serving, print serving and application serving. Files stored on a network are either application files or program files. Files can also be used either for private use or for sharing. All files are stored on the server and will be requested by the client computers when needed. Network servers are particularly useful in helping the network manager manage the network. Backup of data can be done centrally and automatically. A server can also allow access to the files from different locations. A printer server allows many people on the network to use a common printer. When a person wants to print a document, the data is sent to the printer server where it is placed onto a queue. Each document on the queue is printed in turn. An application server is a server that is designed for or dedicated to running specific applications. At its most basic, it might be used to run one application. If that application is the one that keeps a company network going and is, therefore, a massive application, it might take up the entire RAM and ROM requirement of one server. Other applications need to be able to process data shared by many users. Another possibility is that a server is used to run certain kinds of applications. For example, a company might have several word processing, spreadsheet, or desktop publishing programs, and all of those applications might reside on one type of server. Everyone who needs to access those programs would then log on to the desktop publishing server, for example, to use whatever design program that the company might recommend and have on hand. So application servers not only allow many users to access software but allows users to share that data and information produced. Another role of the application server is to allow the client computers to simply handle the input and output part of the process. So if a client computer creates a database query, the application server does all the processing to find answer, then returns that answer, which the client computer displays. In the real world, businesses have clients. In the computer world, servers have clients as well. The client-server architecture is common in both local and wide area networks. For example, if an office has a server that stores the company's database on it, the other computers in the office that can access the database are clients of the server. On a larger scale, when you access your email from a mail server on the internet, your computer acts as the client that connects to the mail server. The term client software is used to refer to the software that acts as the interface between the client computer and the server. For example, if you use Microsoft Outlook to check your email, Outlook is your email client software that allows you to send and receive messages from the server. Isn't exciting how it all works? Peer-to-peer networks do not require a dedicated server. All computers run network software that enables them to function both as clients and as servers. Authorized users can connect to any computer in the LAN that permits access and uses its hard drives and printer as though it were physically attached to their own computer. Peer-to-peer networks are often slower than dedicated server networks because if you access a computer that is also being used by its owner, it slows down both the owner and the network. In general, peer-to-peer LANs have less capability, support a more limited number of computers, provide less sophisticated software, and can prove more difficult to manage than dedicated server LANs. However, they are cheaper both in hardware and software. Peer-to-peer LANs are most appropriate for sharing resources in small LANs,